Okay, so this is our usual welcome screen. Please remain muted if you can. Please ensure that your video is off because that just chews up bandwidth. And please refrain from chatting during the presentation. There will be time for questions and answers later. We're here to talk about Cashback World and Lycanet, but this is not an official presentation. Whilst we make every effort to ensure accuracy, no promises or guarantees can be made. And we apologise in advance for any inaccuracies. Please check with the person who brought you here and verify on these two websites, lioness.com.au and lyconet.com, if you would like to verify any of our information. We're here to talk about Cashback World and Lyconet. And the question is, are we excited yet? Yes, we are absolutely pumped. We have some new information to share with you tonight, and hopefully our main man, Mr. Pablo, will be able to get on the call. He is having a problem getting into the office to actually get on the call, and we will just fly with what we've got if he doesn't make it. So here we are ready to go with Lyconet, and for those who want more, if you're on the call for the first time, we are here to talk about Lyconet. And this is the business of making money and how we turn this into an income stream. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to hand over to Carolyn Phillips, who is going to run you through some updates on the upcoming STARS website.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our webinar tonight. It's great to see so many people joining us tonight. I particularly want to talk about tonight the new STARS website. So Derek will introduce our guests, and they're pretty exciting. We're really excited to have Pablo on board and Chris Morris talking about Pablo will be talking about some updates for us as Lyconet members, and Chris will be talking about a new merchant. So both gentlemen are great ideas. But this is a quick session just to talk about the STARS libraries. So when I look at the actual process for people, when you become a Cashback World member, is step 1. Step 2 is become a Lyconet member. Step 3 is to activate Easy Shop Plus. Step 4 is to learn more. And step 5 is then to achieve career level 2 / and above, and or above. So they're the obvious steps that people take when they want more out of their life and business. So we've actually looked at all the libraries within the STARS website and categorised them according to those steps. So to become a Cashback World member, there are a number of videos to be watching. What's so good about Cashback World, how to become a Cashback World member, and how to find your username and password. That's probably the most common question that I get asked. How do I find my username and password? So we'll be addressing each of those issues. How to enter your bank details and get paid, because that's the second most common question. So these will be videos that the everyday shoppers will be able to access. There'll be 5 of them, but there'll be more. How to shop online, how to download the Cashback World app, how to buy Coles and Woolies e-gift cards. And those ones will actually then be in the STARS website, and most of those will be free access. So once you become a gold member, then there's step 2, how to become a Lyconet member. And there's a number of videos to watch. So what's so good about being a Lyconet member? How to register as a Lyconet member, how to book the first unit for your direct, how to book your first 7 personal units. So they're topics that everyone needs to deal with as they go through these steps in their LikeInet career. Flowchart step 3 is to activate Easy Shop Plus. So there's a couple of videos to watch here. The first one is, well, what's so good about Easy Shop Plus? You can watch that one, how to activate Easy Shop Plus and how to change your settings, ESP settings. So those 3 videos are obviously connected with that 3rd step. You'll notice that the colors that I've chosen for each step are also representative of the step as well. So Cashback World was green, that's the gorgeous Cashback World green. LikeInet is that gorgeous orange color that you see in LikeInet so often. Activate Easy Shop Plus, we chose gold because we just think ESP is an absolute gold mine. And then you'll see the learn more is that pretty blue, so we're into learn more mode, and there's quite a few videos here to be watching. So let's have a look. What is a discount voucher? How to purchase a discount voucher? How to allocate shopping points into units? What is a cloud? So many vouchers. Somebody came up with that topic last week. Well, how do you tell all the vouchers apart? So many vouchers, and how to navigate around your website. And one I don't think I've got up there, but how to give yourself a health check, how to go through a health check with your website and being LikeInet. So they're the videos that will be connected with learning more. So then step 5 is achieving career level 2 and above. And the main video there to watch is, well, what's so good about career level 2? So some of those are already up on the STARS website, but the others will be progressively uploaded onto the STARS website in the next couple of weeks. So they're in flow there and supporting you in your LikeInet career, but building your LikeInet business as well. So you would have seen how over the last couple of weeks we have shown you this. No thanks, we're too busy, and you can see someone there, they're really struggling and with what they're doing. And there's someone there, and no thanks, no, we are too busy. Not only is that person offering help, they're actually offering a solution. So Stars Mastery website will do that, LikeInet will do that. Stars Mastery will support you in your LikeInet journey, as well as you building your LikeInet business. You'll be able to direct people to watch any of those videos. Gold membership will be $60 a year, and platinum membership, and that will give you access to all the libraries and the replay of the recordings, like tonight's recording. And the platinum membership will be $10 a month, and that will give you access to the automated program of sending emails out and sending links out. So there'll be a series of four prospecting videos. I didn't even list those, so that's over and above what you've just seen. And then the video series or link series for merchants and the new members that are connected to a merchant. Great value, only $10 a month, you'll get all of that. So that's what I just wanted to cover today and let you know where we were up to. And I'm going to pass back to Derek. So thanks very much. If you have any questions, type them in, write them, and happy to answer any questions. Thanks, guys. Back to Derek.
Thank you, Carolyn. I know that she has put a vast amount of time and effort into creating those video series over the last couple of months. So they are getting closer and closer by the day to being a full-blown library, and we'll bring them to you in groups as they go up onto the website. Here's our first guest for the evening, Mr. Pablo van Veersen, and he is the Chief Operating Officer for Linus Asia Pacific. I will unmute him in a moment, and you might ask, what does a Chief Operating Officer do? Well, actually, he's the guy that does all of the work. Isn't that right, Pablo?
what they say. Well, thank you very much for having me on the webinar. I think it's great to to engage with everyone who is doing the work outside in the field, because well, my desk is just just in the office, trying to get all your systems working and getting all your services done. Oh, oops, I need to be louder. Is this
That's
better?
it. That's much better.
Okay, okay, then I'll just hold my mic as close as possible.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's great to be here on the webinar. Great to engage and hear from everyone who's doing all the work outside within the Lyconet area and Cashback Solutions and Cashback Gold, obviously. My job basically is to work closely with our country offices in the Asia Pacific region and to support our headquarter in Austria to get some of the developments done as good as possible. Just to introduce myself a little bit, I started working as one of the service employees in the Netherlands. That's why you can hear my terrible accent. And yeah, I started working there when I was, I think, 19 years old. Grew very fast in the company. I'm now working for 6 years in the company, and it actually brought me all the way to Hong Kong, where my office is currently. Yeah, I've done a lot: sales, marketing, finance, etc. So all the bits and pieces of what our country offices are doing. So that made me a good person for the job. Now doing it for a year, and now trying to get as much traction as possible in all the countries. One of the things that I wanted if you have any questions for now about me personally to ask, but well, it's not so interesting. My job is more interesting than myself. Um, so what's currently on my desk, what I can share with you, as you've all heard, probably already from started in November last year, is that there's a new big brand, My World. You can see My World as the new corporate brand for the company, which will allow us hopefully in the future to get bigger and better corporations running than with the Linus brand. Because as you all might know, the Linus brand in some of the countries had to suffer a lot. And to get more and bigger key accounts on board with our new white label product makes way more sense. And we've already seen in Europe, where we already changed from the 1st of March with the new company setup. We've seen already a whole bunch of new big corporations and new white label solutions. So that's a strategic change. It will probably affect some of the things in the coming months. So the planned execution date of all the changeover in the Asia Pacific region is the 1st of June. And that will mean that now in Australia, Linus Australia is the contractual partner for all the merchants, but that will change to My World. And then there will be some other news coming up, which is, for instance, one of the big projects, and one of them is Project X, of course, which unfortunately that's not the part of the news that I can tell you about, but that will definitely be one of the things very big on the Eric Worre event in Prague.
Very good.
That's one of the things. The other thing I wanted to talk about is the Cashback Solutions brand and the products and services we are providing there. Cashback Solutions will get a very big update. It was actually already planned to be honest, for March, so this month, but it has been postponed to April. This is well, sometimes this happens. It happens sometimes for technical issues. In this case, it was a legal issue. But all the products and services, or at least the whole back office for our merchants will change, and will be a way better way of of how the product looks like currently. So it will have a completely new user interface, which makes it way easier to work with, and also a better way of introducing yourself as a merchant marketer. So that's one of the updates. The other update is a regional update from Asia Pacific. We are currently looking into completely redoing and redefining the Cashback Solutions products, and to make sure that the whole look and feel, the flyers, the cards, the packaging, etc., that will be on a higher level than it currently is. So that means we are basically looking into bringing the product to a level where Apple is selling their products to. Yeah, so to upgrade the level of quality of the product itself, the physical product. So that's one of the things. I cannot tell you any due dates on that. What do I have else? Well, Derek, one of the things we've been working on lately.
Yep.
And that's well, as you all know, we've got Super Cashback, which is a function for merchants to upgrade the amount of cashback that they're giving, but then the rest of the member benefits will stay the same. So there will still be only, for instance, one shopping point. So that's one of the things we are doing. Derek, well, it's Super Cashback for Easy Shopping cards, and it's for the Super Retail Group. Yeah. So PCF Race Rebel Super Cheap Auto. It will be 5% cashback and one shopping point, starting from the 1st of April. We'll do a testing from the 1st of April until the 30th of June. And
very good. That's very good news, Pablo, and thanks to you for getting that sorted. I know that wasn't a simple job.
No, unfortunately not, but we've done it, and that's what counts. Exactly.
So we're hoping that all of the Lyconet members will work out, and if they need help, they can call someone at Stars or get back in touch with your active upline. You can switch your cash back to shopping points, so that will not affect any of your recash. But what we're hoping to do is attract more customers. That's one of the things that we've had that's been a little bit of a negative with some of the retail people is 2% cash back isn't enough. Okay, now we've got 5. Now we should be able to attract some customers, and we're really excited that Pablo's managed to get this done for us.
Yeah. Well, I think that's it from my side. Thank you for having me. If you've got any questions, up to a point that I'm allowed to answer them. Let's say it like that.
Dan wants to know when you're coming to Australia, Pablo.
Well, funny enough, I'm in Australia currently.
Okay.
I'm sitting in the office. That's the reason why I was a little late, because I was locked out of the office. But I'm staying here only for a few days, unfortunately. I'm leaving on Thursday afternoon already.
Okay, Karen has asked about Woolies, Kmart and Coles. There are some exciting things happening in that space, Karen, so if you just watch this space, you'll see some very interesting things occur over the next few weeks. Skippy has said, when will the Lioness word be replaced with My World on websites, etc.?
Well, that will be the 1st of June. Everything will be completely replaced. The URL will change as well to Cashback World. Yeah, so that will be the 1st of June.
Okay, very good. So there's also, Reg and Jen, you've asked about the April event. The April event in Sydney has been postponed. We've had to reschedule that through a number of issues. But again, watch this space. There's some people getting together in April in Sydney, but it won't be an official event. But just keep an eye out for the next upcoming date. And Lee Thorana said, is it an upgrade to all worldwide merchant back offices or just Asia Pacific?
It's a worldwide upgrade. It will be for everyone. So yeah, we just need to push the button and then everyone will have the new upgrade into the back office. This upgrade actually took quite a while for us to realize because we completely needed to redo not only the front end, so not only the user interface, but as well the back end. But this will mean for us that in the future we will be way faster into implementing new changes. So now we have some like feature updates once in a while. This will be way faster in the future. So I'm very excited about it.
Very good, very good. Well, thanks very much for your time, Pablo. You're welcome to stay on the call, of course. What's Jane Angus said? Will there be more raining in the business training? I think that's supposed to be. Will there be more training in the business academy?
So we just revisit the back office of the merchant. So not for Lyconet markets yet. I know that they are working currently on a lot of different applications as well. There's a special team working on the Lyconet back office and definitely on the business academy. The updates there is they will change the. They are also working on a big step in there as well because we are not really happy with how the training modules currently work. So we're working on that backend as well and how that works. And then we will, of course, always update the content as well.
That's very good. I'm just thinking about, do you want any other changes that you are aware of coming down the pipe as far as what we've got involved with the marketers that are going to Palmhagen and what's that other place? Prague. All the P's. Basically, I suspect there's going to be some news release in Palmhagen and Prague about Project X, or what's the next thing coming down the pipeline?
I'm not sure what the actual update will be. All the managing directors will also be flying down to Palmhagen. So there will be one CoreNet event. So the first day will be together with the ones from the network that are being invited and corporate. So yeah, we will know at the same time as the network, and then the second day we will have a separate meeting which will affect all the implementation stuff, etc. So I'm really not really sure what will happen and what will be announced yet, unfortunately.
Okay.
I only know it's something about Project X, but that's something we already know for a long time, but we don't know what it is.
Like, we're excited about it anyway because it will be a new direction or a new way to leap forward with this business. And I have to tell you that collectively we feel in the field that we've now got a great team in our management group, and it's fantastic that you've come on the call and people get to know you. That's just an opportunity for us to meld this team together and be stronger as a group.
Yeah, definitely. I saw another question from online merchants' perspective.
Yep.
So the online stores, unfortunately, we don't have a actual back office yet. There's someone here, Vanessa, in the Australian office. She's handling all the online merchants for Asia Pacific. So as soon as we get an email, we can update it, etc. Unfortunately, we don't have the back office yet. I really want it, but yeah, I don't know when it will come. It will take a while, probably.
Very good. Thanks, Pablo. Jane has said Project Messenger and Marketplace. Are they coming this year? I suspect we'll know that from Prague.
Yeah, we will definitely know that from Prague. I'm not sure within the whole My World restructure, etc. There was already there's already some movements within corporate that people are assigned to the specific projects, etc. And they're working on it already. But I'm not sure when the launch date will be. Hopefully in Prague we'll know more. Okay,
excellent. Pablo, thanks for joining us. We'll move on to our next guest tonight. Thank you very much. You're very welcome to stay on.
Thank you.
And next time there's some news, please give us a yell and we will get you back on the call.
Of course. Thank you. Thanks very
Pablo.
much.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now for our next guest, someone that we know and fear. Because anyone that can drink that much Guinness in one sitting, we need to worry about. We're going to run through a little video about their new merchant right now, and there'll be an opportunity. I hope that Chris will still be on the call at the end so you can ask him questions.
Hello everybody, this is Chris Morris and I'd like to introduce you to our brand new merchant Co-op Traders, a division of Support Australia Cooperative Limited. First of all, a short video. It's your rewards program paying you a typical 0.5%, but really it's spying on your shopping. Ours pays you up to 11 times that, 5.5%, and no spyware, and it's on everything, not just groceries. Not only that, it can keep on paying you a passive income for the rest of your life. It's simply the best rewards program in the world, bar none. Plus, by using our traders, you help employ young Australians. Small business is by far the largest employer group in Australia. Tradesmen employ apprentices. Shops employ retail and stock assistants. And every small business supports a family instead of the taxpayer doing it. But small business is under threat from giant retailers from here and overseas. So we can help a lot of them just by loyal shopping with them. And your longer term passive income reward is far greater than any discount you'll get elsewhere. You're also helping to fund a global charity, educating kids and maintaining schools in underprivileged areas of the world. You'll find a goldmine of ways to receive money from this program inside on the website. See for yourself how to multiply your rewards by 325 times. An overview of our wealth creation program with proof that it works, the global shopping community that we're a part of, and how easy it is to use the program. While you're at it, why not join our cooperative? Gain extra benefits up to 6.5%. And as we make profits, enjoy dividends on your shares. Double dipping? Absolutely. So welcome to Co-op Traders. So there you are. That's our introductory video, which you can see right here. And this is the homepage of the website. Now, this is actually quite a complicated website in the back end of it, and I would like to, at this point, acknowledge our great debt to Derek Miller for introducing us to the platform that they use for Easy Shopping Carts. We're also using the same platform for this website. It's been quite an effort to get this thing up and running because not only is it a shopping site, but it also caters for our co-op members with their annual contributions to the co-op as well. So it's a pretty big deal for us. But for you, as you will see, this represents an opportunity for you to introduce your local tradesmen, retail businesses, home-based businesses into this program so that your Cashback World members and Like-A-Net members have got extra places to shop. Now, this program can extend Australia-wide, as our cooperative does, and anyone can join our co-op and this program. A business does not have to be a Cashback World member to join it, and what we are hoping to do is introduce them gradually to the concept. So if they get a lot of business out of this, then they will see that it might be better value for them to become a fully fledged cashback solutions merchant as opposed to this one. But for the moment, any business that comes on here, we call a trader, and it's free to join, free to list, there's no fees, and it's free to exit, and there's no contracts. They just have to agree or abide by the terms and conditions, which are, if they make a sale, we charge a commission. I'll show you the brochure that explains that shortly, but the pictures across the top of the page along here are designed to show that any kind of business at all can join this program. Now, there are 2.4 million small businesses registered in Australia, and there's probably as many again that aren't registered. Any of them can come on board here. They do not need an ABN, they don't need a retail premises. As long as they're quite prepared to use the system, they're welcome. And of course, every Linus or Cashback World member in Australia and even globally is most welcome to come on here and shop. They simply have to register as a customer, which is free. And once they've done that, they can go ahead and shop and get their member benefits. So here are some of our latest traders. Now, this is just beginning. It's pretty well brand new. And bit by bit, we expect this to reach 5,000 by the end of next year. That is our goal. Now, if you want to bring a trader on in your local area that you think could use this program and you'd like to shop with them and get benefits back, then by all means, invite them to list. So here's a little very short explanation. You're a customer, how do you use the program? You're a trader, how do you use it? Our little tiles here to register as a trader. You go to the top of the page here and register as a business or as a customer. There's explanations in here about how it works, about the co-op, a login page for you and a shopping cart. Here is a tile for cooperative members who can buy shares in the co-op or pay subscriptions every year via there. We'll show you that in a minute. Here is our brochure. We might as well go there now. Have a look at this. This is for you to print out or to email to a prospective trader. And it just goes and shows the trader how it works, what they get for their money, which is 15% on the dollar, and how to do it. And it's very straightforward. This box here is for you to put your name and Cashback World ID number in, because the trader, if they want to list, they will need that, or they can't list, otherwise they go to the co-op. So if you don't want, later on, if they become a Cashback Solutions merchant, we want to know who recommended them so you don't lose the link. And that's pretty straightforward there. Inside this system, like Easy Shopping Cards, all payments come out of your online wallet. So here's how to set up your credit or debit card. Now, it's got to be a MasterCard or a Visa. It's the only types we accept. And the full instructions are here. It's very straightforward. You go to your wallet. Once you've created your account, you go to your wallet and you add a card, authenticate the card. You have to notify me when you've done it on that phone number there by text or phone, so that I can authorise the redemption of a small amount, usually less than 90 cents, against your card, which ends up going into your wallet anyway. But that proves that the card belongs to you at your email address. So it's a safety factor for you. Once you've done that, then you can just go ahead and load money into your wallet and go shopping. So that's that one. That's pretty straightforward. Now, if you are a member, a customer on this website, and you want to see how you get more money back, you need to log in first and then click on that tile, and that will take you to the page that shows you the videos about what Cashback World members get back through shopping here and what Easy Shop Plus members and My Cadet members can get back from shopping here. So that is not available to the public, so you have to be a customer and you have to log in to see it. So we won't show you that there now, but I'd suggest you just go and do all that and log in and have a look at it. Now, people logging in go into here. Registering as a customer is very straightforward. First name, last name, these little red dots here are compulsory fields. The Cashback World ID number You can't get the benefit out of this unless you are a Cashback World member. If you're not, you need to get on to the person who showed you this or told you about it and get them to invite you to become one. And this is simply a method of how you get your notifications by email or phone app. Don't worry about the company if you don't have one. Telephone, street address, city, postcode, etc. Create your own password. Now, if you are not a member of our co-op and you would like to have a look at it, tick that box there and this window pops up. And it explains the difference between co-op traders, which is what we're talking about, and the co-op. Now, this is owned by that, so net profits go to the co-op to pay dividends to shareholding members. Now, in cooperatives, the shareholders own the co-op. It's not privately owned, right? So if you look up cooperatives, that's their big attraction. There's a $50 annual fee in here, and if you go shopping through this website, 1% of that shopping, if you're a co-op member, an extra percent, right, is paid back to you when it reaches $50. The disclosure statement's on our homepage, and when you join, you need to hold at least 20 $1 shares, and there it is there. So in traders, the members are traders or customers, and simply it means of bringing customers to small businesses across Australia. Click here to return to the login page and finish the login by registering. Now with a trader, it's very similar. The trader comes in here, name of business. Now this should be simply something that tells everyone what you do. It doesn't have to be the registered name of the business, but you know, you might have a company that does TV antennas, right? Let's know that you do TV antennas in here. A recommender's ID. Now the person who gave you the brochure or told you about it has the Cashback World ID. We want to know what that is for future reference. If you, as a trader, you take it further and become a Cashback Solutions merchant. If you don't have it, tick that box and it will default to the co-op. But even so, if it turns out later on that you'd rather join with somebody else who recommended this to you in the first place and not the co-op, we will not hold you to this, right? And you just go through and fill it all in from there. It's very straightforward. If you've got a business logo on file somewhere, browse your computer and double click it and it'll pop in there. We'll show you some shortly. Product, service, keywords. Now in here will be, what do you sell? What sort of things are people going to be looking for that they can type into a search engine and this will come up for them, right? The website, if you have one, and so on and so forth. Same thing down there. And we'll go back here to homepage. And we'll type on the latest one to come on here. This is Catherine's business, and a very well-respected business it is. And you see this is her logo that she's put in, and these are her keywords, all of that. If you put that into a search engine, this will be one of the windows that comes up. And here is her website. So you can go in there and see what it's all about. If it's a product website, you can see what products cost and work out what you've got to pay. And obviously some of these websites would require that you contact the owner and have a talk to them about the cost involved. And then when you've got a cost involved, you can go back to our homepage. And type the cost in there and add to the cart. Let's leave it at $25. So we add that to the cart. And very much like easy shopping cards, it just goes through the system. There it is. You can check it there. Bin it if you don't want it. Proceed to the checkout if you do. Now you have to log in from this point. So if you have logged in, this won't appear, this window. It'll go straight through to the checkout. It takes a couple of steps. One, to check your details are correct, your billing details are correct. So you use the existing credit card that you've registered and to check the actual order is accurate, and then you just finish it off. And when you do, you'll get a receipt for your order, and you then contact the trader and you can say, righto, here's my voucher number, and they will redeem it on their phone app. Now, the thing about the phone app is this: you can download our app to your phone from Android or Apple, and it's basically looking at the website on your phone. So everything is fully usable wherever you are. And it's also a way you can show people things, including the videos. So the only thing that doesn't show up on the phone is this brochure. Okay, well, that's it for me. Now, you need to use this in a sensible way. Remember, it is against the law to email anyone invitations to join things without their permission. If you're talking to them in person or over the phone, it's not against the law. But there you are. That's a fairly new thing called the Spam Act. So don't just email it out to people willy-nilly. You really need to get their permission first, because if they make a complaint against you, you have broken the law and you can be prosecuted. So don't do that, right? Ring them up, say, look, I've come across something that you might be interested in. Would you like me to send you a brochure about it? And that's all you do. You can just email them our brochure. The main thing is that it allows you to give traders a soft option to come in and have a look at our system. And if they get good business out of it, then they will very likely want to go on and become a Cashback Solutions merchant. And it gives your people somewhere else to shop. And remember this, people love local shopping. They really do. It's made a resurgence in recent times. Even though online is very popular, people still like to shop local. And we should be supporting local businesses for some very good reasons, as seen in that video, which you can go back in and watch here just by going to our website, cooptraders.com. Remember, there's a hyphen in co-op. Well, that is all I need to talk about now, so I'll stop recording, and thank you very much for listening.
Thank you very much, Mr. Morris. And I see that you're on the call. I do have a quick question from what I saw in that video. What are the credit card charges when people top up the wallet?
None. We have sufficient margin in the merchant commission to cover that ourselves, so it doesn't cost you anything.
Very good. And if you're using the portal that I think you are for credit card transactions, you might investigate, because I think you can do American Express at exactly the same margin as the other two.
Okay, well, I'll have a look at that, but not many people use Amex anyway. I certainly won't.
No. Oh, okay. Well, look, thanks very much, Chris. That's a great website, and I'm looking forward to the list of traders getting bigger on that. We'll be promoting it around the place. It's an opportune way for merchants to give this system a try without going too far down the road.
Absolutely, and members of Cashback World and Lycanet should look around them and see who their local businesses are who might want a bit of a hand up. This is never going to replace their existing business, but it is extra business.
Yes.
And it just gives everybody more opportunity to shop.
Very good. Okay. Thanks, Chris. We'll talk about functions from here on. So the Sydney function has been postponed. There'll be a new date coming up for that. But we do have a Brisbane event coming up that Chris has organised on the 10th of April. So it's not too far away. All members and guests are welcome. So don't forget, if you're at a Woolies pub, that you can use a Wish gift card. And this is at the Edinburgh Castle Hotel, 421 Gympie Road, Kedron. And they accept the Woolies Wish gift cards, the plastic cards. Now, up until now, we were able to take our electronic gift cards into Woolies and buy a plastic one. You can't do that anymore. So if you'd like to get one of those cards, you need to make sure that you pre-organise that from Easy Shopping Cards, or arrange with Chris to have one sent. They take about a week to get there, so don't expect it to happen overnight. Members and guests, if you'd like to buy a meal at the bistro from 5:30, that would be great. The purchase of the meal is what's offsetting the meeting room hire cost, and they don't allow meals in the meeting room during the presentation, so be early if you wish to eat there. And Chris always says retirement is becoming a thing of the past. And don't forget that this is a qualify and confirm month. Please make sure that you take every advantage of that. It's a great springboard. So look for the clouds, look for people doing the clouds. Project X is only a few weeks away, so go hard now. Get on your little bike and pedal as fast as you can. Set yourself up for the rest of the life. Anyone got any questions? Who has the Woolies e-gift to Woolies gift card change? Why has the Woolies? That's a long story, Jackie. There is a lot behind that. There was a lot of hoopla just a few months ago when a number of companies decided to do some business together in breach of the Woolworths contract. And Easy Shopping Cards has always had a very, very good relationship with Woolworths. But the actions of a few people have really soured Woolworths on what was happening. Easy Shopping Cards had an arrangement with Woolworths that we could send an e-gift card to someone and they could walk in the shop and buy a gift card from any of their merchants. That has been stopped as a result of what happened towards the end of last year, and they are cracking down further and further on those legal implications, and it's really unfortunate and makes it a lot more difficult for us, but it didn't seem to matter how we warned people about what was going to happen. They just kept going down that road. Anyway, it has changed. Linda, boy, is that for any hard cards in Woolies? Yes, Linda, sadly it is. They will not let you use an e-gift card to buy a plastic card in Woolies. Now, Easy Shopping Cards is negotiating with a number of, Jackie Falls says you can still use e-gift cards at the checkout. Does that mean you can buy a plastic card in there if you're buying groceries, Jackie? No, okay, that's what I thought, yep. So yes, the e-gift cards are still working at the checkout for groceries and things like that, but you can't buy a plastic card anymore in store, which is really, really unfortunate. However, yes, Reg and Jen, is there a list of Woolies pubs? Yes, Rod, if you look at the website, I forget the exact web address, but it is the ALH group. And they are owned by Woolworths. They are all over Australia. And if you plan ahead and get some, we're organising a package of cards to come down to Brisbane for the Stars event coming up on Sunday, so that everyone can, that you still order on the ESC website, order an LPS voucher and put in the notes that you want to pick up a Wish gift card at the event. We can do that for anybody that's arranging events around the place at ALH Group pubs. I haven't even been drinking tonight. Just make sure you allow yourself some time for the cards to get there, because they're physical cards. They take about 4 or 5 days to show up in the mail. Yes, Mr. Morris, that is true. Thanks everyone for joining us. We hope you've enjoyed tonight. I am sorry that it's gone a lot longer than we anticipated, but we didn't anticipate the engagement that we've had tonight, which is really, really good. We will try and get Pablo on every 6 or 8 weeks to keep an update with what's happening, and just he's been so helpful in dealing with things from the field. So thanks everyone for joining us and been really good tonight. We look forward to seeing you on the beaches of the world.
Cash back, get your money back. 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 Cash back, your money back.